Hello, everybody, and welcome back to WonderCraft. How are you guys doing? I hope you had a wonderful week, and I hope you have an even better one this week. Today we're gonna do the now classic intro of me doing some of the map art. I only will show you, like, me clearing some of it and building part of it, but we have completed the first line down completely. I just decided, you know what, I'll work on that. And they're not the fastest time lapses because it takes time for me to build them, so even in the time lapse, it's still long. That's why I only thought you guys get the point when I place down one. If I start placing something down that looks interesting, I'll tell you. Like, I'll show it. But it's cool to see, I think, building it. But if I were to build, like, a face or, like, a picture, like, the main part of the picture, I would definitely try to show you guys that, at least, because I think that would look really cool. But we're going to go into that right here. Boop. Now that we're done that, I want to show you this is how the map looks so far. So we completed the entire first side there. And now we're going to be working on the next one, and the next one, and the next one, and the next one. So we are getting pretty close to, not pretty close to finishing it, but we've got a big chunk of it done already. I think the hardest part of this is really just clearing everything out, because we already have most of the materials, and getting materials isn't that hard in Minecraft now anymore with all our stuff. I repaired all my tools, and I'm thinking, speaking um, of materials, I'm thinking of maybe either having to go get some more blackstone, or, because I remember I wanted to go look for blackstone, or see if we have any blackstone, because I'm pretty sure I might have picked up some blackstone, um, around. Got a bunch of nether wart for the nether brick. Yeah, we have some blackstone here, and some blackstone here. We'll look for more blackstone, and then I think I'm going to get started on the movie theater again. And also, I have another idea for a build I want to build in the city. I'm starting to just build things. I kind of want to go for a modern aesthetic of the town. Not everything will be modern, but I want more of a modern design, like movie theaters, and, like, I'm thinking of maybe building a convenience store. Because I feel like most builds I do, like if you look at Irontown, it's not modern, it's more of like sort of an old Japanese aesthetic where it's like, you know, it's old. Like it's an older style, it's not modern, and I feel like most of my builds are either like fantasy or some sort of olden, like Japanese esque style of thing. So I think that I will try, if I can do something more modern, it could change a little bit, especially if I have sort of a medieval-esque um, giant wall around the modern town. I think it could be kind of interesting, just a mix of styles. So that's what I'm going to go for the town there. But not everything will be modern. I think, obviously, we have like this weird-looking castle thing that we love. Or at least I love. So let's quickly take a peek through all of our stone. I'm pretty sure we already did this, but I'll do it again. And then we'll head back over. This might be a call for me to just go get some more netherite brick, or netherite. Because I already got, there's 4 there. Because I already got, or I always get a lot of netherite when or a lot of blackstone when mining netherite. I'm weird with my netherite mining. I like to just strip mine it, because I just find that more fun. I just give myself fire resistance potions and then strip mine the netherite. Go collect some sugar cane for some paper. One of the reasons I want to build a convenience store is kind of funny, I guess. If you think about it, or if you think this is funny, is just because I I haven't been in a 7-Eleven in like 7 years, honestly, like maybe 6. And I just recently went to one like this week, and and they have so much shit in the 7-Eleven now. Like they have sandwiches, they have like all this like food, and maybe this isn't like new to some people because like maybe Canada is just on the like back end, or especially where I live, maybe we just don't do things. But they have like it's like a mini grocery store now. It's not like a convenience store for me used to be just a place where you buy snacks, but like you could buy milk and like whole ass meals here. Like you could just buy bread at the convenience store. It's like what convenience store sells bread? You know, I don't know if that's just new to me and like that's normal for everyone else, but I was blown away by that. So I'm like, this convenience store is fucking rad. I want to build one in Minecraft. I also went to the zoo and I would love to build some giant monsters based on some of the animals I saw. There was a white plains bison that was in my zoo. That was really cool. There was these really cool, like, I can't remember what they were called, but they were dwarf something, and they were like really small alligators basically, and they were just chilling in the water. There's a really cute red panda in my zoo that was sleeping when we all came in. There's a lot of really cute animals and really nice animals in the zoo. I understand I feel like torn about zoos because I fully understand that zoos aren't the greatest places because like animals shouldn't be kept up in cages and probably should be living in their environment. But also, going to the zoo is such a fun experience, especially when you have like kids with you. They just enjoy it so much more than like you can. Even having like the memories of going to the zoo as a kid, like they're just so fun. And I think that the idea of animatronics are uh in the right way, like whether people are planning to make animatronic animals so they don't have to have the actual animals but just make really hyperistic realistic animals. But we'll have to see how it is, but like for me, going to the zoo was always exciting when you didn't know what was there, where the animatronics are kind of like they're always going to be that, like, oh, the polar bear had a baby and he had like 2 babies, now there's 2 baby polar bears. Like you don't expect that. Or like the white plain bison that I saw, I didn't expect that to be there, and I thought that was super cool, and they just happen to have it. So it's like there probably will be a similar feeling with the animatronic animals, but I feel like there could be, I don't know, it wouldn't be as interesting in my opinion. I think interest uh does not supersede like being taken care of and treated well. So I think that if that if they have a better way, if that's a better way to do it, which I think it will be, I think they should just do it. But I'm just like, it's disappointing and unfortunate that that will be sort of a consequence of that, if you know what I mean. But zoos are cool. I also want to make a zoo. But I don't want to make a zoo. I feel like I've talked about this before in episodes, but I want to build like a Jurassic Park. That was when I was showing the woolly bee off in one of the episodes. I want to make a Jurassic Park of prehistoric mobs when the sniffer comes out in like a jungle biome. There's Tina. I was really confused for a second. Like, what is that red thing in my water? It's Tina. So I want to build a Jurassic Park with sniffers and stuff. I want to make um sniffer like textures for each like season. The only problem is I use the replay mod, which gives us lovely, lovely replays of me building, mining, and stuff. But Optifine, the fucking greatest mod ever invented, doesn't work on Fabric. And there's a mod called OptiFabric. I've probably talked about this before too. That can make Optifine work with Fabric, but you have to wait for both Optifine and OptiFabric to update every time. And uh they have for like OptiFabric's in beta right now for 1.19.4, but it's not, it doesn't work. It crashes, and it because it doesn't work with the replay mod. So I'm like, I don't know. And then there are mods that you can replace Optifine with. Like, there's a bunch of separate mods that are all Optifine, like, separately in Fabric that people have made. But it's so much harder to set up than just me, because I already have everything pre-established for Optifine. If I just set that stuff up, it's not as easy, so it's somewhat frustrating, I guess. I forgot to get more nether bricks, but we'll see, because... And then I also want to get mushroom stems, but we'll see how we go. I'm thinking of doing... Okay, doing something like this. How do I want to do this? This is rock biter, I'm not silky. How do I want to do this? Because my initial thought was to do stuff like this, like have this over here. So then maybe just do that. And then have this like this. Maybe I want regular nether brick. Let me test this out, and then I'll cut away to the build, because I'm not super... I think I already like that better. Yeah, but I'm not super sold on Blackstone yet. So we'll see. I'll cut back after I've done some deliberation, and we'll see what I feel. So, BRB. First, I wasn't too sold on the Blackstone, but I think it looks cool. I think once I get more stuff like this, the sort of white screen thing with the movies and stuff, it will look a lot better. I think I'm gonna go grab some mushroom stem or some quartz blocks, and then I'll come back and I'll fill that in, just because I think without it is gonna be hard to tell, and we're probably gonna have to farm more materials. I also need to go collect some more honeycomb for the beehive roof, and then we should be set for the inside of the build once we finish the honeycomb roof. I'm enjoying this build though. It's really nice, and I'm having a lot of fun with it. uh, I'm sort of stealing this wall idea. I'm not sort of stealing. I'm basically stealing this wall idea from a lovely friend and longtime fan, a Dirt Potato, and because they showed me a movie theater that they made after they were like, "Oh, it's interesting that you're making a movie theater." I talked about this a little bit, and they use gilded blackstone as well with the blackstone, but I don't think I'm gonna farm the gilded. If I get some, maybe I will, but I don't think I'm going to. But I'm going to spend a little bit collecting some mushroom stems because I think that could be probably a really unique block for this. And I'll see you guys in a bit. Boop. Okay, after all... What the hell? A hole to Narnia down here? I've never seen this before. I never noticed this before. What is that? Why is that there? I actually really like how this is looking right now. Like, super like it. Tell me how you guys feel about it, but I think it's really cool. We're just gonna have to farm a lot more blackstone, I think, which I'll probably AFK at the gold farm and then feed the piglins. I think for this, we could put something like this here, but I think that obviously will block the way, so I think for this block, we'll just put that there. Just to make life simpler. We have a little bit of a roof here now. We could probably hang lanterns off this thing or get some kind of glowstone or something. I'm pretty sure we do have glowstone. Because we just tore down the big tower. So we could do, like... like every other one. Also, it's really funny, kind of ironic in the sense that I'm working on my movie theater, and then my mom asked if we wanted to go see a movie together. It was funny because I was looking up outsides of movie theaters for reference and inspiration. I ended up not using any of it, but she wants to go see a movie, and I was like, "Oh, is it this movie?" And she's like, "Yeah, how'd you know?" I'm like, "Cause I looked at movie theaters and it said what movies were in theaters." That's pretty good. I might do like blocks around here to like sort of frame it, like a frame around. But overall, I think it's fine now. Also, I added some more roof to this part, but we still haven't finished it. I collected some of the honeycombs, but that's about it. Oh, I love this place is really coming together, and I really like it. So we'll just have to get some more blackstone, I think, and do some more stuff. I might work on a convenience store as well, maybe on stream or something. But for right now, I think I'll just probably AFK and chill for a bit at the gold farm. I also need to get some more brown wool so we can continue the sniffer. The sniffer is going to be just like one of those long projects that we keep working on throughout time in memoriam until it's finished. Like, we'll probably finish the sniffer by the time we, like, finish the entire city. I need to get an automatic brown wool farm and bring it over, like, a sheep, and make an automatic brown wool farm over by the sniffer just so, like, constantly have things running at all times. The sheep farms are easy, they're just kind of boring to make. So as you can see, I have a gold farm here. It's not super optimized. Magma creams still spawn, which make it so piglins spawn less. But it works pretty well for what I need to do. We have like 5 layers. They all walk towards the eggs there. We stand here and we AFK. And just like look at the amount that spawn. So I'm gonna AFK and I'll see you guys in a bit. Boop. Alright. This will be the end of WonderCraft for this week. I want to talk a little bit about what we did on stream, though, before we end. For some reason, the replays of a lot of the things we built didn't save correctly. And so, instead of just saving the recordings that I had, it just saved 2 hours of my stream for some reason. I don't know how it did that. But we still have some of it. Just took a little extra work to get all that stuff out. But first thing I'm going to show off is the back of this house area over here. The back of the castle has a new roof thing. And this is just a new room that we've made. We haven't really thought of anything for it yet. It connects into here, obviously. you guys saw previously. And we put a little drippy bits of walls there to make it look like the mud is dripping. I don't know, it just seems cool. And now, so we'll show the time lapse here. Boop. And now, we're going to go to this. This is going to have a ton of time lapses to show off, but we've been working on the movie theater quite a bit. So, yeah, it's basically almost done for the most part. Some of the walls haven't been finished yet, but you can't even tell on the inside. We added this bit here with some lanterns here. We added both mirrors to this. And yeah, basically everything's done other than the outside walls. And I'm very happy. I think I'm going to add a sign here on this bit to say, like, whatever theater. Maybe we'll use banners, maybe we'll use something else. But some kind of sign there. Yeah, we did pretty good for what we need to get done on stream. And I'll throw you guys into those time lapses there. Boop. And now, to end things off, I'd like to say I hope you guys enjoyed. I had a lot of fun. We completed quite a bit today, or this week, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Hopefully all the time lapses look good. I didn't really look too much into them as I usually do, because it was a long time. But I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope to see you guys next week. Bye.